everyone, I'm reporter Tamanna and you're watching the Tamanna Show. Merry Christmas friends, hope you all enjoyed your Christmas. This is the Christmas week. Actually, in earlier time, Christmas was celebrated for 12 days. It started on the Christmas Day and lasts till the 5th January, that is also known as 12th night. Christmas is now celebrated by people all around the world, whether they are Christians or not. It is a time when family and friends come together and remember the good things they have. People, especially children, like Christmas because it's a time when we give and receive gifts. The name Christmas comes from Mass of Christ. A Mass is a place where Christians remember that Jesus died for us and came back to life. Christmas is the only service that is allowed to take place after sunset and before sunrise in the next day. Thus, it is taken place in midnight. So, we get the name Christmas shortened as Christmas. No one knows the real birthday of Jesus. No date is given in Bible. So, the question remains that why do we celebrate Christmas on December 25th? The first recorded date of Christmas being celebrated on December 25th was the time of the Roman Emperor, Constantine. He was the first Christian Roman emperor. However, there are a lot of theories and stories behind as to why Christmas is celebrated on 25th December. A very early Christian tradition said that the day when Mother Mary was told she would have a very special child, Jesus, called the Annunciation, on 25th March. And it's still celebrated on 25th March. After 9 months, it is 25th December. So we celebrate 25th December as Christmas. Christmas is also sometimes known as Xmas. Some people think it's not right to call Christmas as Xmas, as it takes out the Christ or Jesus from Christmas. But that is not quite right, as in the Greek language and alphabet, the letter that looks like an X represents Chi, which is the first letter of the Greek word for Christ or Christos. So, Xmas can also mean Christmas, but it should be pronounced Christmas instead of Xmas. Nobody is really sure when fir trees were first used as Christmas trees. It probably began about thousands of years ago in the northern Europe. At first, a baby Jesus was put on the top of the tree. Over time, it changed to an angel that told the shepherds about Jesus, or even a star. Bells, special church bells, have been associated with Christmas for a long time. In the Victorian times, it was very fashionable to go carol singing with small handbells to play the tune of the carol. Handbell ringing is still popular today. Perhaps the most famous bells at Christmas are now in the song Jingle Bells. However, it was first called as One Horse Open Sleigh. It was originally published in USA in September 1857 as a Thanksgiving song, not as a Christmas one. But it soon became associated with Christmas because of its snowy lyrics, and many choirs were singing it at Christmas in 1860s and 1870s. Now, I'll tell you about the man behind the story of Father Christmas, or more famously known as Santa Claus. Saint Nicholas was a bishop who lived in the 4th century in a place named Myra. He was a very rich and kind person and had the reputation of helping the poor and giving secret gifts to the people who needed it. Because of his kindness, he was made a saint. In 1823, the famous poem, A Visit from Saint Nicholas, or Tea Was the Night Before Christmas, was published. The poem described Saint Nicholas with the 8 reindeers and gives them their names. Some people say that Santa lives at North Pole, but everyone agrees that he travels through the sky on a sledge that is pulled by reindeers. He comes down the chimney and places presents near the beds in a bag or a sock, near the fireplace or near the family Christmas tree. Most children receive their gifts on Christmas Eve or early Christmas morning. But in some countries, they get their presents on 5th December, that is the St. Nicholas Eve. Hope you all got your Christmas gifts from Santa. So enjoy with your gifts. I'll catch up with you after a short break. Welcome back, friends. Now I'll update you with the latest news. India witnessed a rare celestial event, solar eclipse on Thursday. This time solar eclipse was a special since it was annular, which means the moon between the sun and earth was a little away from earth, making very small portion of sun visible to people. Several parts of the country including Odisha, Kerala, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Delhi witnessed the solar eclipse, which was said to be the last one of the decade. The annular solar eclipse began at around 8 am on Thursday morning. During the solar eclipse, the moon was not able to completely cover the sun, and so the sun appeared as a ring of fire, a disk with its edges illuminated. There are three types of eclipses: partial, full and annular. Annular solar eclipse lasted for around 4 hours. It was also an opportunity to study the outer portion of sun, as it can be done during the annular solar eclipse. Megastar Amitabh Bachchan will be presented with Dada Saheb Phalke honor today. President Ramnath Kovind will host a high tea for all the winners at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, where Bachchan will be presented with the Indian cinema's biggest honor. The award, named after Dhandiraj Govind Phalke, who is revered as the father of Indian cinema, was instituted in 1969, the year Bachchan made his debut in Hindi film industry with Saath Hindustani. Indian skipper Virat Kohli will end the year as the top-ranked batsman, while Ajinkya Rahane slipped a rank to be 7th in the latest ICC Test ranks issued on Tuesday. Kohli, 928, remained 17 points ahead of Australia's Steve Smith, who occupied the second spot, while New Zealand skipper Kane Williamson, 864, ends the year at number 3. In the ICC World Test Championship, India stands on the top with 360 points, way ahead of Australia, 216, Pakistan 80, Sri Lanka 80, New Zealand 60 and England 56. Government has approved the creation of the post of Chief of Defence Staff. The officer to be appointed as the Chief of Defence Staff will be a 4-star general and will also head the Department of Military Affairs, announced Union Minister Prakash Javadekar. While the government is yet to announce the name of the first CDS, Army Chief General Bipin Rawat is the front-runner for the post. Now it's time to announce the winner for the last week quiz. The question was, which date and year the flag coat of India was modified? The correct answer is 26 January 2002. The correct entries are Sunil Goyal, Ashok Patnaik, Smriti Chandan Agrawal, Maithili Jaina, Yashwansh Goyal and Swasti Agrawal. I have the names of all correct entries in this bowl. I am going to pick up one sheet. Whosoever name comes in the chit will get a cash prize of ₹1,000. And the winner is Maithili Jaina. Congratulations, Maithili Jaina. You have won a cash prize of ₹1,000. Now it's time for this week's quiz. The question is, what was the song Jingle Bells first called? Write the correct answer in the comment sections below. I'll announce the winner in my next video. Dear friends, I want you to give your valuable suggestions in my show. You can also suggest the topic you want to hear about. Take good care of yourself. I, Reporter Tamanna, signing off. Meet you next week, same time, same place. Bye.